Hey guys, welcome back to another Battlefield 6 news video, and today we got another set of changes in addition to the update that we got yesterday, but the changes today were made through a backend update, so there was no client update that you had to download. But nonetheless, I want to go over these because they are somewhat connected to the update we got yesterday. For example, there were fixes made or tweaks made to the defibrillator, which was left a bit bugged after yesterday's update. According to Battlefield Bulletin, the devs were also aware of this pretty quickly, that there were problems with the defibrillator. At least Florian was writing this as well, that they've seen quite a few reports and that they will investigate what is happening. And it seems like the tweak for this or the fix for this was already deployed today. So they're writing that today they've rolled out a series of changes in relation to defibrillators, sabotage alterations, and further challenge balance changes. All of the changes listed below are now live and should take effect in a fresh match or upon game reload. So if you should not feel any difference, then maybe restart your game. So for the defibrillator, after changes to the defibrillators in update 112, the one that we got yesterday, they were made more demanding in terms of accuracy and target range. So this is what we all felt, that you needed more tries to actually bring someone back up, which was quite annoying, to be honest. So we've published a backend update to bring their usability back in line with our original intentions. We've increased their effective hitboxes and range, which should make defibrillators feel more consistent with previous gameplay. I haven't tried it yet, gotta be honest with you, because this post was just published and I'm recording the video right now. But when you got into a match today, try it out, and the defibrillators should feel better than they did after yesterday's update. Then we also already got changes or alterations to the new Sabotage mode, the one we also got yesterday, the attack and defend mode, where you have to destroy these boxes that are lying around on the map. And here they say, as some of you might have noticed, during the side swap segment of Sabotage, there was a 60-second delay duration. Upon investigation, this delay also conflicted with AFK timer protections that exist in Battlefield 6. So AFK timer means that if you are AFK, so away from keyboard for 60 seconds, then the game will kick you off the server, which unfortunately can also happen during these side swaps, or sometimes also when you're spectating someone in ResEq, for example. Just happened to me today. So also still pretty annoying. But for Sabotage, they have now rolled out an update which increases the AFK kick timer in Sabotage to 180 seconds. So you should not get kicked from the mode anymore when you do nothing except for looking at your screen during these 60-second delay while the sides are swapped. But this does not apply to any other mode, of course. It only applies to Sabotage. So the 60-second AFK timer is still active in all other modes. Additionally, we have taken the temporary measure to disable bot backfilling in Sabotage, and you can expect to see this reintroduced in a later update. And the additional changes for the challenges, I think this is most interesting probably for most of us. Here they're writing that earlier this month we shipped our first set of changes to the challenges and assignments, which included a total of 90 plus adjustments. I've talked about it back then. A lot of the challenges were made a lot easier back then, and the respective rewards should be easier to get. However, today's update focuses on clearer, more consistent descriptions and criteria across challenges and assignments, as well as making some of the following changes easier to achieve. Where listed, we have also removed some from being obtainable. So here's the full list of changes. Recon 2, get headshots beyond 150 meters as recon. Challenge and description updated to get headshot hits beyond 75 meters as recon. So you don't need to get headshot kills anymore, at least that's what the description says, but instead you only need to get headshot hits, and it's not 150 meters anymore, it's 75 meters now. Then Recon Expert 3, get headshot kills beyond 200 meters as recon in a match. Challenge and description updated to get headshot kills beyond 125 meters in a match as recon. So here it's still headshot kills, but it's only 125 meters. Then the Dead Eye 2 assignment, where you had to get headshot kills over 200 meters with sniper rifles, which unlocked you the PSR. Here, challenge and description updated to get headshot kills beyond 125 meters with sniper rifles, so also down from 200 meters to 125 meters. Then the Engineer 3 assignment, where you had to deal damage to laser designated enemy vehicles using lock-on weapons. This has been completely removed. We're gonna check that out in a second in-game to see if this is just one assignment left or if they have added another assignment. For the Rapid Fire 2, which was get kills beyond 50 meters with an assault rifle, is now get kills beyond 40 meters with an assault rifle, so just reduced it by 10 meters. The Rapid Fire 3 assignment that was inflict damage under 15 meters while hip firing with assault rifles is now inflict damage while in ADS with assault rifles. So here the requirement was completely changed or made a bit more fitting for the category. Then Bulletstorm 1, suppress enemies with LMGs, was completely removed. Bulletstorm 1 as well, inflict hipfire damage with LMGs, was changed to inflict damage with LMGs, no matter if hipfire or not. Squad Deathmatch 5 challenge, enemy squad wipes of the whole squad in a round, was adjusted to add squad to the criteria. Okay, that doesn't make it any better, but squad was added to the criteria. Then the Rush 4 challenge, destroy MCOMs in Rush, challenge and description updated to destroy or disarm MCOMs in Rush. And Battle Royale 3 challenge, call in 3 strike packages in a match of Battle Royale, added teammates to this criteria. So if your teammates are calling strike packages, this will count for you as well, which is, I think, a great change. Then Combat Expert 2, perform 10 takedowns in a round. This was changed to perform takedowns only, so not in a round anymore, but across several matches. And then the last one is Protection Expert 3, destroy a vehicle with a power tool. This has been removed completely. Okay, now looking at a few of those challenges in game where there are other assignments connected to this as well, and I just wanted to check out if they have changed as well or if they're still existing. So the first one is Recon Expert 3. They changed the 200 meters down to 120 meters. And what's also still existing is deal damage with demolition charges or anti-personnel mines as recon. So you have to do this still in addition to the headshot kills beyond 125 meters. And it's also still 3. But I think this should be doable. Then we have the Engineer 3 assignment. This shows as completed for me now because I probably had enough progress already on it, but it was not done before. So this was the one that had a requirement to deal damage to laser designated enemy vehicles using lock-on weapons before, and this has been removed, and what remains is deal damage to aircraft with launchers as Engineer. So this is the only assignment you still need to do for the Engineer 3 challenge. Then for this one right here, which was also a bit annoying, the Bulletstorm assignment or challenge, where you had to suppress enemies with LMGs and inflict hipfire damage with LMGs, it's now only inflict damage with LMGs. And then here for the Combat Expert, where it had said perform 10 takedowns in a round, which was ridiculous. Now it's perform takedowns and it's also down to 5 instead. And then also the last one I wanted to check on is the Protection Expert 3, where it had said destroy a vehicle with a power tool or with a repair tool. I'm not sure why they write power tool, but it's a repair tool. And this was completely removed. And now you only need to get assists of any kind in a match, 50. So another huge change for the challenges. The remaining ones that were still a bit tougher were made a lot easier as well. And if you had some progress on these challenges already, you might have completed some of them automatically now, like I did for example. But as usual, the stuff you have unlocked might not show up unless you play a game. So if it doesn't show up for you, be sure to hop into a game and then the new stuff should unlock, hopefully. And that was it for today. These were all the news that were to cover, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. I'm the Catwoman and you are awesome.